Hey everyone, how's it going? So, lately I've been having some thoughts of maybe it's time for me to move on from YouTube. I know I'm almost at 100 subscribers and it does take time to gain subscribers, but I feel like I don't quite feel like I belong on YouTube in a way, if that makes sense. It's just one of those things of where you feel like you've always wanted to do something like this, but blah blah blah. You thought it was going to be this great thing, and you realize it isn't as great as you thought it would be. Yeah, that's kind of how it is. I mean, my one and biggest concern is I've been hearing things about doxing going on, and it does concern me and the safety of my family. And yeah, I also feel like if I'm going to stay on, I need to improve myself on YouTube. But the thing is, I don't have a computer, and I am also working, so I've had a whole lot of time to make videos on YouTube, because I do work in retail, and I'm not going to share a lot of the things about retail because I don't share private things. I don't share a lot of personal things with people because you never know who's going to see the video or not. And also, I feel like that's one of the reasons why I feel like I don't quite belong on YouTube is that I feel like I don't make enough skeptic videos. I think my channel is just kind of a person of all sorts of whatever you want to call it. And someone asked me, well, would you ever do a video in Spanish? Yes and no, but here's the thing. I don't have a large enough audience for Spanish, for Spanish videos. And yeah. Oh, there it is. So, as I was saying, as many of you know, I am Argentinian Chilean, but I don't have a large enough audience to do Spanish speaking videos. And the question would be, which Spanish do I speak in? Which Spanish will get me the most views type of thing? Do I speak in Castellano? Do I speak in Chilean Spanish? Or do I speak in Castilian? And another thing is, it's like, I feel like I've weirded a lot of people out in a lot of ways. And the reason why I've probably done that is to test the limits of free speech. Because we are living in a time where we need to test freedom of speech and test the limits of it to see what is okay today and what will not be okay tomorrow. And the reason is, we're losing freedom of expression day after day. And I probably will show up to quiplashes from time to time. Sorry, Liz, but if you don't know, Liz Reptile brings out the worst of first cancer of us. And she made me her pet cancer, and I'm proud of that. Since the name. Oh, CJ. Well, I got $18. Woohoo! But yeah. And also, whenever I say hi to people, there's sometimes, most of the time, well, depending on the person, they won't say hi back. Even if you don't like me, at least have the decency to just say hi back. I mean, maybe I am too weird for YouTube. I mean, Liz has brought out the worst of us, but she does it in a way because the reason why she does that, why she gives us shit, is she tries to help us improve and improve on stuff. And because you should take the criticism and improve what you're being criticized on. And I'm kind of doing this in a Persephone 66 style, because she does this a lot where she plays video games and gives commentary. So yeah, she's influenced me. So I thought I would do something like that, and yeah, it's kind of cool to do it because you're keeping your audience entertained while without losing them in a way. And if you're wondering, no, I don't write scripts for this, so I probably should. But yeah, there's just some people I feel like on YouTube that I don't know. No one's saying stop on us for that. So yeah. I'm thinking about quitting YouTube just because of work and stuff, and I know that. And another thing is the doxing thing. The doxing thing has me concerned about my family, as there are a bunch of YouTubers who are being doxed. And if you ask me, no one should be doxed, no matter how despicable they are. I don't care if they are a neo-Nazi or a communist or a terrorist. Doxing is not nice. If it was done to my enemy, I would have been saying, no, listen, wait a minute. They have a right to privacy. I mean, if it was someone I didn't like, I would still defend them and say they have a right to privacy. But the doxing thing does have me concerned, though. Maybe I should take a break from YouTube for a bit. And I'll be honest, befriending people is not easy. I am very introverted. And if you try to talk... I also feel like whenever I'm on a live stream, I feel like I never had the chance to talk because someone else is talking, and a lot of the time the mics I use are always shit because I'm always on my phone. But the phone I have now isn't nearly as shitty. Well, it's not shitty. It's better than the one I did have, and if you've been with me long enough, you know that my old phone was a piece of crap. But, yeah. You have to find that right audience. Find the right audience. I mean, I did give some people some shoutouts to help their channel grow. That's right, I was talking about the live stream. I mean, the thing I will say is that if you're on a live stream with Liz Reptile, she lets people talk, and if you haven't talked, she says, well, so-and-so, what do you think of this? You haven't gotten to talk yet. I mean, that's what I like about her. She lets people talk, and you have the chance to talk. I mean, even if you have a crappy phone or your mic is really crappy, she still lets you talk. See how much money we got. Oh, good, $5,000. But yeah. I'm not naming people who I've talked to or who have been in live streams, not live streams, in the chats of live streams. When someone says something and I respond to them, they usually don't. Some of them won't reply back, and if you ask me, that is very rude. Even if you don't like me, try to be as nice as possible. If I don't like you, I will try to be as nice as possibly can to you. But even if you don't like someone, at least have the respect and kindness to say hi to them if they say hi to you. And yeah. So if you're all wondering, I do work, and I have been working lately. Oh, did I get... Yay! Insane stunt bonus. And working in retail is not fun. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. Because I'll be honest, the other day I had someone come through my line who I just really wanted to strangle. Because if you... I know there are probably some retail workers who will understand that. There's just that one customer that you would love to strangle to death. Well, actually, there's been quite a few of them. It's just like, some of them are very unreasonable, but you have to keep your calm. And as Enzo Ferrari once said, the customer isn't always right, which he's right. I feel like I should make a video as to say why I love Argentina and Chile, or say, yeah, it might give me some views. Who knows? But yeah, I am considering quitting YouTube, but due to reasons that I'm not always on here a lot, and I'm always working, and then I'm not always on Discord. But and I also have been occasionally known to use a computer when I have the chance. And I have made some friends on YouTube. And then there are some people on YouTube that I would die to be in a live stream with. And then there are just some people that you like, but you don't always quite have the quite same feelings for them. So you're basically unsure about them. I don't know. But yeah, I may quit YouTube due to reasons that I am not always on here a lot. I don't always make a video every day. So yeah. I mean, I do like YouTube, and I've met some pretty cool people, but I feel like I'm not on here enough. Oh, I can't destroy that glass. I mean, if I was on here every day making videos, and it was my job, maybe then I would say, but I am considering it. Doesn't mean I will, or... Hey, Caesar's car. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know that. But yeah. I've also seen a lot of drama go down. And I've had a deal of drama myself on YouTube, mainly being that one guy whose name shall not be named, and who is obsessed with me and Liz Reptile, and who probably has a body pillow of me, and I ignore the guy, and he wants me to make a video to him, but I still ignore him. I have fun ignoring him. The only reason I made a video to him is because he went after Liz Reptile, and I'm sorry. I don't like it when you go after my friends or family. Family and friends are off limits. But this guy, on the other hand, he's just... And look, I would have apologized to him if he had said... If he had owned up to it. I would have said, well, I don't like what you said. And he probably would have said, well, I don't like what you said about me. Well, I don't like what you said about Liz Reptile. Insane stunt bonus. Yay, come on. Darn it. I mean, but yeah. Your channel doesn't have to have a specific theme to it. Mine is a jack of all sorts of trades. But yeah, I may quit YouTube just because of that I'm not always on here, and part of me feels like it's time for me to move on. I've had my fun. And this is just me. Sometimes we have to go through phases to discover who we truly are. We go through phases to realize who you are and who you're not. I know that may sound really weird, but that's just the way I view it. You know, I mean, sometimes you gotta find your audience in a way. So yeah. And I have never damaged a car in GTA or had one explode on me. Said no one ever. It's easy to trash a car on here. I mean, and also, not everyone in the skeptic community gets along with each other. Because there's this one, I'm not going to say her name, but... What? I can't modify... Oh, I can. I'm not going to say her name, but... I'm getting the vibe that she probably doesn't like me for whatever reason. But not everyone's going to like me. Because, oh, that's a cool... I guess that one's kind of cool, but... Yeah. Like I say, not everyone's going to like you. Let's see what these... Anyhow. I should have probably written a script for this. Keep in mind, it's my A or AEC or whatever the fuck they call it now. Well, there goes my cursing. I don't know why they had to lump it all together in one, but who cares? Like I said, it's not... It's a consideration. But I'm going to go ahead and end the video here.